morning. Welcome to the OR Lounge Insider. My name's Steve Porcaro, and I'll be your host this morning. I'd like to take a few minutes and share a couple updates with you. First of all, our webinar from last week, 5 ways to increase your sales team's performance, is now available. You can click the link and you can take a look at it. Whether you're leading a team or part of a team, there'll be some great ideas in there that you can share with others or maybe use for yourself to help grow your business. Secondly, I'd like to take a minute and let you know that Tuesday evening, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll be having a conference call for people who are on LinkedIn and they're looking to share some ideas about joining a group and how to get the most out of it. It's called I'm in a LinkedIn Medical Device Group, Now What? And again, the link is right below you, and you'll be able to click that and register. It's also on the calendar. A couple other things I'd like to share with you. For this month, April, one of the things that we're going to be talking about in the forum, and for a lot of the discussions on the upcoming sales strategies call, the career transition call, and also in social media, we'll have a call later on in the month. I want to focus on prioritizing and how important it is to prioritize your work, your targets, your goals, and especially going into the second quarter of the year, what do you need to do first? So we'll be using that, and we'll be starting some new threads on that. I'd like to share some ideas what works for people in terms of prioritizing, and maybe what doesn't work if you're out in the field or if you're working with your team and you want to share some tips. The other thing I'd like to do is take a moment and welcome our new members. We have Shirley, Leo, Mike, Mary, and Nikki. So I'd like to welcome our new members to the OR Lounge. And as you go forward, you'll be able to introduce yourself electronically, or you may see them in the lounge in the forum. And the other thing I'd like to share with you as we go forward is if you have some ideas about topics, webinars, conference calls, information, please send us an email. I'd love to share, and we'll do our best to get it out to you. Again, as a community, it really works best when we're all sharing information back and forth and feedback. So please, that would be very helpful. Appreciate it. Thank you. And then the other thing I'd like to throw out to the group is we're adding content on a regular basis. Again, as we get the information, some of your ideas and feedback, we're going through the archives. We have access to a lot of information. It takes a while to convert it and update it, but every day we're adding new content, so I appreciate you being patient and working with us as we do that. And the last thing I'd like to share with you is the thought for the week. And again, spring out, it's a great time of year. It's starting to get warm and sunny and everything's starting to melt, except this morning when we had this quick snow squall. It was supposed to be rain, but we had 3 inches of snow. Beautiful, light, fluffy snowflakes. If it wasn't spring, I'd probably enjoy it more. But the thought that I'd like to share with you, it's really springing into action. This time of year, we start thinking about what do I need to do to really get going and jumpstart my business, jumpstart if I'm transitioning, building a sales team, whatever you're involved in at the moment. I like the concept of springing into action. And sometimes we get focused on making sure everything is perfect and making sure we have all our ducks lined up and making sure we have everything, our T's are crossed, our I's are dotted, and we have everything perfect before we make that first move. And at the end of the day, we step back and we say, did we make enough? Did we do what we set out to do? I'd like to share the thought that's really worked for me is sometimes the 80-20 rule is really something that is good for business. We know Pareto's rule, 80% of your business comes from maybe your top 20 of accounts. But if you think about flipping that around and springing into action, maybe when you're 80% complete, you're ready to move forward. We're always going to be fine-tuning. We're always going to get information. And I think sometimes it's more important that we take action and move forward. I like to think of that progress sometimes is more important than perfection. We do our best to move forward, but that's not always going to happen. So until next time, have a great week. Remember, progress, not perfection. Let's think about springing into action, and I'll talk to you in the lounge. Have a great day. Bye-bye.